Yeah?
Can you empty the dishwasher?
Yeah. Perfect. Hey mini enthusiasts, how you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having a great day and I hope you're all well. So this, I think, what might be just a little bit of a episode in between. So we might stick this up on a Tuesday or a Thursday or something like that, because it's not going to be actually working on the car. It's a bit of an unboxing, and I appreciate unboxings can be a little bit boring for some people, but if you're interested in seeing what I've been spending my money on and what I'm going to fit on Project Sprout, stay tuned. So I will be honest, I did actually do a bit of panic buying, genuine panic buying, but it wasn't for toilet roll or hand cleaner or sanitizer or anything like that. When I saw the lockdown starting to happen, I did genuinely think to myself, oh my God, 3 weeks without being able to get any mini parts, I'm not going to be able to get any work done on Project Sprout. So I chased up on a few bits which were sort of on back order or that I was waiting for, and I ordered a few items ahead of when I need them, just really so when it comes back from paint I'm going to have everything I need to get on with the build. And there's no rush, I just don't want to be sitting around doing nothing. So I'm not sure whether I've shown you the wheels yet, probably I have, but obviously I've got my these are Rover replicas, but far cheaper than having the wheels refurbished, and they are really good quality, really good finish. I really like them, and I upgraded and went for the Falcon tyres as well, because again, as I might have previously mentioned, I'm keeping this car now. I'm not going to sell it. It's couldn't be anything further from my mind at the moment. So set of wheels, like I say, they've been on back order for a while because I was waiting for some other tyres, but again, sort of pre-lockdown, I thought, right, I need to get those wheels here. Next up, I got a set of wheel nuts as well. So they're the proper original sort of Rover type wheel nuts with their, they're not chrome caps, I think they're stainless caps. But again, the reason I've done that is I just thought, with these wheels looking as fantastic as they do, it's going to look really horrible when I put the old wheel nuts on, which are, they're not that bad, but they're all a bit bashed about. They're not very shiny anymore. So a little tip for you, I think Nini Spares charge, it works out about $2.29 per wheel nut. And I've seen them at shows, they're a couple of quid a wheel nut. I don't think I've seen them cheaper than that. I might have done. But I went on eBay and I bought this from a nut and bolt company. It didn't come from a mini specialist or anything like that. It was a nut and bolt company that specialise in wheel nuts and bolts, and it cost me 20 quid. 20 quid for 16, so a little bit over £1 each, which is not bad value at all. So we'll just plonk that there for the moment. OCD, got to make sure make sure it's lined up. Next thing we got, no surprise here, Newton Commercial. So if you'd have seen the PL video recently, so full headlining kit. It's from Newton Commercial, so it's very much like the original headlining that's in the car. It's sort of that foam backed sort of cloth grey material. Looks really great. It's in PL, and I won't make the same mistake about gluing too much past the window edge. Quite expensive that, with postage, 140 quid. You can get them cheaper. I know Optimise Automotive do them a little bit cheaper. and they're very similar, pretty good from Optimise Automotive as well, but they're not, I don't think there's much in it price wise. Big box next. Now I actually forget what I've ordered here. I was literally just adding stuff to the shopping basket thinking, right, I need that, I need this, I need that. So let's open it up and have a look. First box, not got a clue. What's in here? Ah. It's a water pump. It's an Evo water pump. It's the one with the composite impeller on it. 3-year guarantee. That is for PL. It's not for Project Sprout. So that'll be in an upcoming episode. I can also see got BK450 head gasket. They're actually out of stock of the, they do a Rover Mini Cooper head gasket, which is very similar to the BK450, but I think has a rubber seal at one of the ends. They were out of stock of that, but the BK450s are a good head gasket anyway, and I'm sure that won't be a problem. I was really surprised in the video I filmed where I was unboxing the wheels. I didn't think you could get them anymore, but that's a brand new one. I think it might be a replica rather than the original Rover part number. It's not new old stock, I don't think, but it's absolutely bang on. So I was missing one of them for the wheels, so now I've got one, which is cool. There's lots of little bits here that you don't necessarily think about. So I've got, those are the boot hinge gaskets, they're door hinge gaskets, they're door hinge gaskets, and I mean the gasket they go between the handle and door skin. A lot of people leave them off when they respray a car. I have got some trim clips, again important little bits. I've got the seam finisher strips, so you'd have remembered if you saw the video where I talked about prepping the paintwork. I said I wasn't going to put them back on because they go really rusty. But I've bought them, I'll spray them from cans and then put them on the car. More clips. That is a rear windscreen rubber. Didn't necessarily need that. The rear windscreen rubber wasn't bad on Sprout, but it was just a little, the rubber was starting to crack on the corners. For what it costs, you know, what I'll end up doing, I'll put the old one on now, and then in 6 months time I'll put a new rubber on, so I might as well put the new rubber on now. There's probably less in here than I thought there was actually. Next up we have all 4 door window channel seals. Are they window channel seals or the exterior? So I've got exterior and interior. The reason I'm doing these is when I took them off the old doors, one of them I bent slightly getting it off, and I just know when I put it back on, never going to go back on straight. It's always going to sit there and it's going to rattle or it's going to pop off or something like that. So I thought absolutely pointless putting the old one back on, and the rubber goes hard as well. So this is an exterior one. The rubber seal there, that rubber seal is to stop water running down the glass into the inside of the door, gets to the bottom, corrodes the bottom of the skin away. So you know, doors are spot on now, new skin on there. I don't want the same happening again. So that'll have a new seal on there, and it won't stop the water going down the bottom, but it'll certainly limit it. I'm assuming then these are what all these clips are for. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they look like the right fit. So we've got all 4 of them. I remember they do work out, they do add up these. There's something like a tenner each or something like that. So 40, 50 quid worth for a set. Front windscreen rubber. Again, could have probably used the old one. But do you remember how rusty the scuttle was? So all inside of here, I could have spent hours scraping out the bits of rust and cleaning it out, but again, what's the point? I think these both boxes are the same here. So I bought some bumpers, but I spent quite a lot more than I've ever spent on bumpers before. So in the past I bought chrome bumpers. They're quite heavy, and eventually they corrode. They look really bright to begin with, and I've bought stainless steel bumpers as well. I bought quite a few stainless steel bumpers. I bought stainless steel bumpers that are on Vinny, PL. Yeah, PL's got a stainless bumper on it. I can't remember if I've done that. Did I do that? Yeah, I'm sure. But anyway, see these scars on my hand? That I've got probably 3 of them. That is from cleaning minis. They're quite deep scars as well, from cleaning minis with stainless steel bumpers. Because the cheaper bumpers, they look fantastic, but their edges are just cut like a knife. And when you slip with a polishing cloth, or when you're cleaning them, they cut your hands to shreds. So if you want ones that don't rip your hands to pieces every time you clean the car, you have to buy like OE spec ones. OE spec for a later Rover Mini, and I'll tell you what the difference is. So the difference is all about the end of the bumper here, and it's rolled over at the end, and it's rolled over underneath as well. And what you'll find is on the cheaper ones, they must just go in a press, ka-junk, they cut them out, and they end up with a razor sharp edge on the ends there and underneath, and they're vicious. They are literally lethal. But cost wise, you can buy those cheap stainless steel bumpers for 20, 25 quid each, 30 quid each, something like that. These were 50 quid each, and I think that was 50 quid plus the VAT. So they are quite expensive, but I ain't gonna have any more extra scars on the hands, and apparently they just fit better as well. They're made from a different grade of stainless steel to what the cheap bumpers are made from. They're an automotive grade of stainless steel. Yeah, they're actually, they're pretty light then as well, but it is just nice to have those rolled over edges so you don't rip or cut your hands to pieces. It adds quite a bit of money, but I think it's worth it just for your own safety, to be honest. So I've got a pair of them for the sort of same front and rear, and aside from that, make sure we get that back in there. Aside from that, that is it. So anyway, I've waffled on quite a bit, haven't I? Hopefully I've given you a bit of useful insight there. Hopefully I haven't bored you to tears. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. Let me know which bits I've forgotten, because I'm bound to have forgotten loads of bits. But hopefully Project Sprout will be back here soon, and then I'll have everything I need just to start getting on with rebuilding the car. I'm sure there'll be loads of stuff I've forgotten, loads of stuff I still need. One thing I couldn't get was a grill. Couldn't get a grill for a Mini. I could have got like an 11 slat one, I could have got a Mark 1 grill, but I wanted just the Cooper S sort of 1992 onwards or whatever it is, 8 slat grill, same as what's on PL, and I want the whole kit. So I want the bumper lip, the grill ends, the trims, everything like that, out of stock. So just have to wait until they come back in stock. But thanks for watching this week. thumbs up if you enjoyed the content today. And like I say, if you are not a subscriber, please do consider subscribing. Stay safe and catch up with you soon.